The final week of CCL. I'm unsure. I'm unsure if this makes them qualify for LAN or if it doesn't. I'm unsure if how important this game is for JV, but they are already in draft and they are moving very quickly, and it is just 8 o'clock. So I'm going to move over to that screen. Oh, it's on the wrong one. It's on my jazz music. No. I broke it. Get off the jazz music. Go to this. There we go. There we go. Hi, fizzy drink. Okay, we are already through the bans, with DSU banning Ash, Vigar, and J4, with JV banning Wukong, Victor, and Smolda. DSU B1ing Jinx instantly, with an even faster lock-in for Aphelios and Lilia on the side of NDSU JV. Kind of crazy for DSU to leave those up, prioritizing the Ash ban and the J4 ban over Millie's Aphelios and Carter's Lilia. Real professional, Mr. Caster. Nice to know if this game is important or not. I will get you that information right now, Logan. We will not be seeing the Nautilus picked, as we are moving quickly, by the way. Holy moly. Volibear and Orianna locked for DSU already. Strong mid-jungle or mid-top, depending on. Really good frontline and combo for Jinx, with the Lulu instantly R3'd for the side of JV. Millie, Ali, Aphelios, Lulu, and Carter on Lilia. This draft is looking beautiful for JV. Milio ban from the side of JV against the Jinx. Makes sense. Galio banned out from DSU. That is against Sawyer Sawzall, which Vigar, first pick. I respect that. Ban that guy's Vigar. Okay. Word from the top, word from the head, from Ali. I'm stupid, dumb, and an idiot because this isn't playoffs yet. This is still just round robin. So this is just for seeding in the playoffs bracket to determine who gets top 4. My fault. My fault. So this game is nice. If we win it, better seeding. Surely, maybe. I'm not sure. Aatrox banned out for JV. Looks like they're assuming the Volibear is jungle, banning out that top lane pick. Must just be a comfort pick for that guy from DSU's top laner, Fuyu. With the Morgana mid banned out from DSU, that is Sawyer Sawzall's Morgana. Still, I don't think Vigar, Galio, Morg is his top 3. I feel like they're missing a champ or two, and that champ is Aurora, Ahri, and Victor, which we did ban Victor. But still, that Ahri coming out, we were talking. I was literally talking to him like within the hour, talking about Ahri Aurora. Bang, locked in. Very good wombo. Very good disruption for Millie to be able to do what she wants in the fight. They're scared of the Zal. Absolutely they are. And I will say, while they're doing this 4-5 pick, now that the draft has finally slowed down, by the way, holy moly, those first 3 picks were fast. The average rank for DSU, I mean, they have E2, E3, E3, D4, D2, right? So like high Emerald, E1, E2 average, right? But us, on JV, we got the good old E2, Plat 1, Plat 3, Plat 3, and Puggus Wuggus with 6 wins, Gold 2. Bang! So we're like a Plat average team, and they're a high Emerald average team. But Puggus Wuggus, low-key, GM in my heart. If he played 300 games, who knows where he'd be. Seraphine locked for the side of DSU. Nice wombo combo with the Orianna, and as well, pairs well with the Jinx. And the classic DSU Scion. Wow. Whoa. Puggus Wuggus Fiora? Puggus Wuggus Aurelia? No way. It's been forever. Are they really going to do it? Oh my god. It is locked in. Puggus Wuggus Aurelia Game 1 versus DSU. What a beautiful sight to see. Holy moly. Suppose I can take a second. Oh, wait. They're asking me questions. Overall, both drafts, very strong, very cohesive. Oh, I'm getting more. Stop messaging me, people. I'm getting distracted. Both drafts very cohesive. I mean, Lilia, Aurora, Aurelia, Aphelios, and Lulu to pocket Aphelios, or Lulu to pocket Lilia, or Lulu to pocket Aurelia. All good Lulu targets, as well as just a very cohesive team fight and a bit longer range with the Aurora Aphelios. Versus this Jinx, Seraphine, Scion, Volibear, Orianna, very in-your-face, big Scion with a ball on him, ulting into your team. Seraphine ult long range with the Volibear QR with Orianna ball on him as well. Many good ult targets for Orianna for ball delivery, and just very, very big units for Jinx to stand behind. twirl your hair if you'd cosplay Jinx. I can't. It's too long. True. Yeah, people from NDSU kind of crazy. I mean, yes and no. I mean, the real only CC from NDSU is the Lily ult and the Lulu Polymorphin R. Like, unless you're starting to count like Aurelia E or like Aurora ult slow, or like at that point might as well throw Aphelios purple gun in there. But they don't really have big units to stand behind. Like Aurelia and Lilia will definitely go forward, and if they trade backlines, I think DSU wins. So it's going to be a little harder for JV to play these fights, but they'll have to try to use their little longer range with the Lilia snowballs, the Aurora QEs, and the Aphelios gun autos. Where, to be fair, Jinx does kind of outrange it, and they have Ori and Seraphine, but Seraphine's poke is pretty irrelevant. It's just really Ori and Jinx that they need to worry about. But what I really don't want to see is them trade backlines and have this Aphelios Lulu go down, and then try to fight it out with this Lilia Aurelia against the Jinx Ori on the flip. Just not what I would want to see from JV. We'll see how these fights really play out, but should be pretty late game, mid to late game, team fight heavy kind of drafts from both sides here, realistically. But I mean, we got Millie on Aphelios, we got Carter on Lilia, we got Puggus Wuggus on Aurelia, Ali on Lulu. Like, what more could you ask for from a draft, honestly? I think this is about as good as it's going to get for JV. But also, DSU does have Jinx. I do love that champion. Well, we got 3 minutes to do Hoop and Law. Anybody got any Hoop and Law that they'd like to request? I kind of already did the Wordle today. I also went crazy. Wordle and 2, by the way. Natural. Did not cheat. Could do the Global, I suppose. Oh, no. What am I saying? We got to do the Loldle. I haven't done the Loldle in forever. Got to move my big fat head, though. Oops. I'm very small now. Anybody got a first guess? Also, do I sound okay and everything? Just want to get that out there before like we get into game and somebody tells me 10 minutes later that I'm very loud or very quiet. Sounds good. Thank you, Cody. You're my goat. So I got 3 people telling me volume is good, and not a single person telling me a League of Legends champ to guess. That's crazy. Sona? Okay. I'll take that. That was a good one. Loud and correct buzzer, except for the release year. Human 2010, male, ADC. Lucian? Who's saying Nami? Surely Nami's female, right? Unless she's just fish. I'm guessing Lucian. Default human. Lucian's 2013? Whoa. Okay. Oh, they don't have mana. That was a terrible guess by me. So we gotta go like... Garen's 2009, right? I mean, Demacia, human, male, no mana, melee. It just has to be Garen. Okay. I didn't look at the mana part. He's not even released. 2010. Dang. Kid-friendly stream. My fault. The focused mind can pierce through stone. I believe that is a blind jungler who says that one. But I'm not 100%. It's one of those darn ninjas from Ionia. It's not Lee Sin. Is that Yi? Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought it was Lee Sin.
The focused mind can pierce through stone.
Yep, that's Master Yi. Oh, we gotta make it harder. Nobody knows who that is now. That sounded racially motivated. It wasn't. I assure you, it was not. Anybody know who's got a bird, by the way? I've got a guess. It's Gwen. That's her dub. Oh, it's her W or her passive. Hi, Dazer. It's her W. 4. How's the game going? We have 20 seconds till spectator delay is over. Draft was pretty cool though. JV got Aphelios, Lilia through. Aphelios, Lilia, Lulu, and Puggus Wuggus Aurelia. So I can't be too mad. Oh my god. What a classic splash art that one is. That is my beloved Up You Go. Oh, he's so classy. How could anybody hate this man? Look at him. He's beautiful. No? Okay, enough of all this. We're getting into game. And I'm going to press a button and I'm going to see if it explodes. You guys ready? I'm going to blow up the stream, kaboom style. Boom, into boom, into boom. Why is the Baron buff there? Oh, and it's showing the tournaments stacked on top of each other. Darn. Everything's coming back? Nothing's back. Where's my scoreboard? Where'd they put it? There it is. Why does it say NEC? Why is the Baron buff out? And why does it say all of the tournament logos at the same time? I broke it. What just happened? Did Carter use his flash? Where's all the scoreboards? Okay, this button has some work to be done still. But one day, I will make it work. Okay, Carter did use his flash. Unfortunate. I didn't really see what happened. But we can see DSU's jungler opting for a health potion. Bad in the big 2-5. I also have my music going still. And that needs to be turned off. Carter opting for no potion, but not going blue smite. Going red smite on Lilia. It is in fact the first game, Dazer. They just started at 8 here. Anything crazy for runes? Grasp versus Conqueror in the top lane. Pretty standard. Lethal Tempo Volibear in the jungle. I don't know if that's what he usually opts for or if it's a PTA normally for gank pressure. Lilia going Conqueror just like usual. Phase Rush Ori, so a little less poke but needed into the Aurora to dodge abilities. Aurora opting for more damage with Electrocute. Memo opting for Cleanse this game into what's really limited CC with the Lulu Polymorph and the Lilia Sleep. But I still respect it. It helps a lot with those to be able to play the late game a lot more aggressive and have his support not build in the chaos. Seraphine opting for Unsealed Spellbook. So we'll see any double smites. I'll try to call out and make a note of DSU getting level 2 first. Ali getting hit by the double Seraphine E into the Jinx W, taking a lot of damage. Youch. Yeah, I agree, Dazer. This is a tempo volley. I mean, realistically, it doesn't change much of what he's going to build. It's just going to be a little weaker in the early game. Again, in the mid to late, where he is getting his lethal tempo procced throughout the fight, should change a little bit. But other than that, Billy opting for PTA on Aphelios. I really like that into the Jinx lane. It's really hard to match with lethal tempo. And, I mean, there is a world where you go lethal tempo, well, not Yuntal, but lethal tempo into the Scion and the Volibear, since they are quite big health bars. But really not his job to deal with them, as you have Aurelia and Lilia in this game as well. NDSU JV popping both their potions in the bot lane. Well, all 3, because Ali had 2. So that's pretty aggressive level 2 from DSU. Both junglers clearing top to bot. We should see something at 3:30 here, whether it be on Crab or in the bot. But DSU positioning very well as 4. Getting the mid pushed out. Salzal not able to match. This Crab is looking like it's just going to go to DSU here. Full control over this river. Just absolute dominance. No smite yet. Smite comes out from Volley to secure that Crab. It looks like Carter Saginator trying to sprint to the top Crab. And hopefully not get double crabbed in this first game. Puggus up a good amount of CS in this top lane. I mean, realistically only 5 or 6 at this point, but misses a crucial W, but should be fine. Carter able to secure the top Crab. Jungle about even. Volibear getting the first back onto the map, but Carter opting to stay for a 7 camp clear. Well, 8 camp if you count grab, but really getting a good combo off on the Aphelios, able to chunk this Jinx down to half. Puggus Wuggus, no, don't get soloed. Flash comes out from Scion, Puggus Wuggus W comes out, able to Q to the wave. No, Q's back, Scion Q lands, auto comes through, first blood to DSU, top laner. I know what you mean, Dazer. Me and my 1% crit chance. Carter Saginator really screwing up this top wave. Fuyo able to fight him in this wave. This cannon is hitting him, and all of these mages. Carter just taking so much damage from those minions. Able to make it out barely with his life. Uh-oh, Puggus. Volibear coming up. Puggus still level 5. Scion, no mana. Volley is full mana and here at level 4. Gets a good amount of damage reduction with the W. Next Q comes up, kills Fuyo. Auto goes through, finishes him off instead. Unfortunately, still not a very positive trade for JV here. Scion able to live through that whole wave clear as well. Got level 6. Holy moly. Puggus down a decent amount of XP. Still up a little bit of CS at this point, but finishes his first full item as in Vamp Scepter for Aurelia. So should be able to play the lane now, at least a little bit. Scion getting some wave clear though with the Bombies. We'll see how that ends up. Pretty slow mid-bot lane. I mean, they're all scalers, though, to be expected. Other than that level 2, which kind of but resulted in melee going down a few CS. True, Cody. Cody and Dazer, no ball. Give me a Fervor of Battle back. My old Conqueror, whatever it was. Thunderlord's Decree. You know that Thunderlord's Decree, by the way, at like level 14 of scaling, does the same amount of damage as level 1 Electrocute? Electrocute's so broken. We can see DSU opting for this first dragon, and DSU not knowing about it. Carter throwing an E over the wall. Not going to see it. First Drake over to DSU. DSU really having the full control on the map here, but NDSU JV able to hold their own on the gold lead. Namely due to a lot of top CS and a little bit of... Whoa. Tank Easy flashing to secure that crab. A lot of damage coming out from JV here. Sawzall coming down with ulti a little far though. Bowling Ball lands and ends up with nothing. Tank Easy blowing his flash to secure that crab. I'm not even sure if it was needed. It just like blinked and things occurred on my screen. But should be fine. Pug is showing the mastery on the Aurelia here. Half health, doesn't matter. He has first item as in Vamp Scepter, meaning he will be fine. Can I check the money? Yeah, you can see it at the top of the screen as well, the total money. We were both at 10k, but now it is 11.4 to 10.9. But in specific gold leads, our top's about even, our jungle is down 300, our mid's down 100, and our ADC is down 100. Pug able to secure this wave under the tower. Nothing too crazy going on the map. Really resetting bot with Ali. And yeah, you can see even with the 13 CS lead that Puggus has, he is only up 100 gold. Which is a little tough just due to that kill gold and that assist gold. Oh, -1 to Sawyer Sawzall. I'll pretend I didn't see it though, buddy. Carter coming up for a top gank here. Crucially does land the Q. Kent Sleep is available. Puggus ulti comes out. Seraphine is here as well as the Volibear. Seraphine W comes out. Heals Fuyo 241. Lilia Sleep comes out onto 2, not onto the Scion. Puggus able to run. Orianna here as well, but so is Aurora. Good flash from Carter to get out. Sawyer whiffing the combo. He has ulti available still though. He's got a bear coming at him though. And all in all ends in nothing. We have a Jinx Rocket coming up. Hopefully not going to hit Carter Saginator. That thing's gone. DSU starting up the grubs. Should be able to finish them without any competition here. That Seraphine Unsealed Spellbook TPing back to the bot lane. Now that is something. And JV not really able to punish this Jinx off of any CS in the meantime while that Seraphine is on the top lane. It's like blue side pinging off the Lilia in her jungle. They kind of have all of her jungle timers due to the Jinx Rocket seeing a lot of the camps on top side. Wuggus catching a lot of waves under tower these days. This Scion really getting the better of him with this push. Sawyer kind of jumping forward for nothing. You can see Carter Saginator taking the enemy red buff right now. Both Raptors and Krugs alive on this bot side jungle. Hoping to see if he can get one, maybe two of them, as Volley makes his way down as well. Volley skipping his wolves. He must have known something. Maybe saw the Lilia cross in. Hard to say. NDSU JV positioning for a bot dive here, but not enough wave, and crucially Bowling Ball and Philiosque do not land. Can't really dive them both on full HP with all of their sums and ults available, unfortunately. I guess I said unfortunately twice. Whoa. Tank Easy walking by, seeing his red buff's gone. Probably not too happy about it. But Carter's camps are in pretty rough shape. Not able to really do a full clear. Maybe Gromp into bot gank, but we'll see what comes to fruition here in the bot lane. Youch! What happened, Sawyer? Hit a turret shot. Bowling Ball comes out, does not land on any. No flash available for Carter. Kind of just gets slowed and, for lack of better terms, bitched off the bot play. But he has no answer. His wolves are desync from his Gromp, so he's kind of stuck where he's at. But that's fine. He'll reset into top camps, and we'll see what can happen there. Puggus with no Bork finished yet. Not really able to get through this Scion's big health bar. Hopefully once that first item gets finished, he'll be able to do a little more. I mean, he's sitting on 1100. He doesn't have finished Bork by any means, but he's working on it. He's getting there. Everybody farming pretty well. Still within 600 gold, so very close game. Notably, first two objectives did go to the side of DSU, and this third dragon is looking to be set up pretty well, with DSU having 4 members on the bot side of the map, and Carter Saginator is in the top lane. Really surprised that Seraphine didn't root on the Jinx though. Must have just worn off at that time. I'll tab over to this. We can see Drake going away. DSU spots Carter Saginator on a top ward. They know that this one is free. That will be the feat of monster slaying over the side of DSU. Still 3 kills yet to be had on the map. JV needs 2 kills to get that feat. DSU just needs the 1. As well as, obviously, we would need a tower to be able to complete the feats. Some first item completions coming out for both sides. Volibear finishing Cosmic Drive, which pretty standard first item in the jungle. Opting for AP rather than the Shojin or whatever the other AD build is, but pretty sure that's standard at this point. Carter in the top lane again, able to get a Q off onto the Scion. Body blocking a little bit. No slow available. Scion ult comes out. Volibear is here as well. Big Q onto both. Volibear Q comes out. Saginator getting awfully low, 100 HP. Throws the ult out as he dies. Sleepy Boy's in the top lane. And third kill goes over to the side of DSU, and that will be feats as well. Just an unfortunate gank timing to where Volley was right behind. Back to these finished items. DSU's mid laner Orianna opting for a Catalyst purchase, going into row up most likely. I mean, that's the only item it goes into. Just, I don't think it's meta to sit on that anymore. Sit on the Catalyst, that is. Collector finished for Millie, and Luden's finished for Aurora. Bork finished for Aurelia here. Very big item purchase. But as well, the Sunfire and upgraded Merc Treads. Well, Feats Merc Treads, not the actual upgraded ones. Tier 2s. Finished for Scion as well. Farm pretty dead even. Realistically, the gold lead is all in those 3 objectives and those 2 kills that DSU has over JV right now. A lot of that gold sitting on the Volibear, with him being... Well, actually, he's only 300 up. But him 300 up, Scion 200 up, mid even, and bot being 400 up. Which is realistically just the 10 CS. Look at that Bork, putting in work. What a beautiful item. Shout out to Aurelia or something. But Carter should be able to finish his Leandries on this back here. helping him fight this next objective, as well as his general clear speed being sped up as well. Double E not landing on the alley there, just the one, still getting chunked out to a little bit. All summoners up in this bot lane. I don't think one has been used yet the entire game. Very sit back and let's get to mid game and then play the game comps from both of these teams though, so makes sense. Ouch. Really walking forward with the red Q, kind of getting chunked out, able to dodge the W though. So a trade, not really a great one, but a trade nonetheless. Good QE from Sawyer there. Fidios ulti comes out, heals back to full pretty much. Carter on the way, holy moly he is quick. Flash available, I wouldn't be surprised to see a flash Q. Exhaust comes out from Seraphine. Crucially, bowling ball misses onto Jinx. Flash comes out from Carter. Sawyer kind of dying in the mid lane though. Gets a good ulti out, does die though. Carter, even with the flash forward ulti, was not able to secure any of the bot kills either. That's flash out from Ori, ult out from Ori, ult out from Volibear. Really tough dive for Sawyer to live through. Really good attempt with his ulti, and really tough failed dive attempt on the bot side. Or not even a dive at that point, that was just through the lane. Put me in, coach. Hi, Brooks. We can see Volibear starting up the Herald here as well. It should be the fourth objective going over to the side of DSU. Next dragon spawning in 55 seconds. We'll see that as well. Orianna TP coming out to pit just to really secure it. But honestly, JV has no vision on this. We have one ward on the other side of the Otacon and one ward in the Tri-Brush across the entire map right now. Which this ward in the Tri-Brush is in fact... I don't even know who it is at this point. Actually, I don't know if I can check. It is Ali's. Thank you, Ali, for your wondrous contribution to the map. Our one ward. DSU having a lot of control over this early mid game, able to secure every objective and really choose what fights they want to put in. Down about 2k gold at this point for JV, 3 kills and every objective on the map so far. But can still scale out. We'll see how these mid game team fights go. That's where things will really get started, honestly. Tough. DSU positioning heavy around the bot side of this map. Scion TP available. They already have all the other 4 members of the team in this Tri-Brush. Pretty good vision control. Control wards down. We have a few wards scattered throughout the river for the side of JV. Oops, sorry. I'm pressing buttons that I shouldn't be. We have a little bit of control on our side. They have a little bit of control on their side. We'll have to see how this pans out. Both Aurora and Orianna opting to clear midwave one more time, at least. Dragon still on the map untouched. Volibear even opting to start his Krugs and finish them. Wow. Sawyer getting chunked out of mid here. Does have TP available for a back TP fight. Orianna ult comes through and just blows him up. Holy moly. Carter popping the ulti onto Thunder Spartan. Volibear coming in with his Q. Volibear has ult available. We'll see if he pops it. There it is. And he is gone. Really unfortunate chunk out from Sawyer there into the solo kill from Orianna. Carter trying to make a little bit of cleanup on the play, but not able to get it done with volley around the corner. Should be third Drake over to the side of DSU here. Where Rammus? Not a Rammus game, if you'd believe it. Ori, volley, Seraphine, not great. Could have been a Ram... no, Lily Aurora. It's hard to Rammus into that as well. Not very many AD junglers this game, so no Rammus. Youch. Youch, there's a crit. No crit. Jinx is available. Jinx ult goes wide. Good redemption coming out. Oh, that was from their redemption. Little visual spectator bug there. That would have killed Ali if it hit. Seraphine ult comes out. Charms melee. Double E into Q. Lulu ult comes out. Able to get a shield. Able to live for a little bit, but does fall. Jinx passive coming forward. Sawyer is in here. Ult lands onto one. QE lands onto both, actually. Pretty low. Carter able to sprint onto the Seraphine here. But Melmo is just frying. Herald drive into the wall to stun up Carter Saginator here. Getting hit by the Jinx W. Able to chunk it out. Aurora E crucially misses. And down goes Carter. Really great play from Brooksy there with the Seraphine ult onto Millie. Millie almost able to live through it with everything that Ali had, but just wasn't enough, unfortunately, to keep it alive. And Carter almost having a great play. The Herald coming through and kind of ruining all of his plans, though. Melmo able to walk forward, chunk out Sawyer yet again. Ali gonna have to hold this mid wave. I believe in you, Ali. We can get a live feed of this. Very enthralling gameplay. And Millie's here to catch the rest of the wave. They're playing against me, eyes. Makes you say that. Orianna able to get the back off. Orianna finished with her Roa and Seraphs, neither fully stacked at this point. A lot of 2-item spikes coming out from the side of DSU in mid jungle and top. Jinx, only a little bit, 600 off of her IE, which would be a very scary spike to see already. And Seraphine just with her 1-item finished, the same as Ali. Shout out to supports making money or something. Where NDSU JV is realistically between 1 and 1.5 items between everybody right now. Carter having a pretty good clear, finishing the full clear. Looking to play around this Otacon in the top side would be our next objective to watch out for. I'm gonna try something. These objective timers are funky. Why is there a hole in them now? Just how it works. Is this for Grubs and Herald and they just disappear? And Otacon disappears as well? Something to note for the overlay, I suppose. Our little box looks kind of funny with holes in it. But I'm not sure how we could do anything about that. Youch. JV down 5.9k at this point, almost 6. Able to kind of play through these side lanes a little bit, get at least some of their CS. Once this IE gets finished, I believe DSU is going to pull the trigger on that Otacon, and that'll be a very, very game-deciding play of how NDSU goes around it. If we give it, we'll give ourselves a little more time, but go even further in the hole, or if we try to fight it, we could win it and come back, or we could lose it and be even further than if we would to give it. So we'll see how it goes. Sawyer, no TP available for... I guess that doesn't tell me either. My bad. A little bit here. 30 more seconds probably. 20 maybe. Gonna be really tough to play this side of the map with no TP available. Ugh. Sorry, a little tired. Pug is farming really well, by the way. Over 10 CS a minute on this Aurelia. If there's one thing he can do on Aurelia, it is farm, that's for sure. Sawyer coming in. Q lands on. Aphelios ult gets dodged by the Jinx flash. Redemption comes out. Jinx is back to full. We're all a little chunked out. Volibear ult comes forward. Seraphine ult comes. Lands on a 2. Jinx W forward. Millie's still alive. Orianna ult pulls her through. Memo chunked to half from Sawyer. Sawyer able to flash out and save his life. Jinx passive sprinting forward in this comp. So disgusting. And that will be JV's bot laners both down. Mid 2-2 taken for DSU. Looks like they're going to rotate back to this Otacon here. No real option for JV other than some hopeless steal, but I think they're just going to have to give it and play their waves and see what happens from that game state after the reset of these respawn timers. Very tough fight. Really, really good look from Sawyer, but with Jinx, Flash, and Cleanse with Seraphine ults and Redemption available, just really hard target to get down. That Flash getting through from Jinx to dodge the Aphelios ult really meant everything, that fight. Oh boy, Puggus. Good use of the Scryer's plant. Good job, buddy.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Sorry, I was taking a long sip of my water, was tapping through there. We can see JV got their first objective of the game. Chemtech Drake to stop that soul, with DSU opting for the tier 1 and tier 2, or I don't remember if the tier 1 is gone. It was. The tier 2 and top lane to compensate for it. Really tough game state for JV here. Their one kill being the Aurelia kill in that top play early game. And everything else, no fight really going their way. Crucially, IE is finished for Millie here. Kraken Slayer finished second for Aurelia. Should be able to sidelane into Scion that much better. But second item for Sawyer and Carter and Ali, still very far away. Seraphs has been finished for Oriana, with Roa finished in 1 minute at 25:45 it will be. And a lot of those tier 3 boots coming out for Seraphine, Jinx, and Volibear already, with 3 Merc Treads on the side of DSU. It's really scary. Really hard to keep them down. Oh boy, Carter. We're good. We're alive. NDSU JV down a total of 7.7 thousand gold. DSU on Soul Point right now. 5 towers up, 3 grubs up, 2 drakes up, and an Otacon. But we have objective bounties, so if they overcommit onto any side, realistically, bot or top or mid, we could be able to take a tier 1, get a little bit of extra gold back in our pockets, and get some item spikes to be able to play the next fight. With that Otacon taken for DSU as well, we can see an XP lead all across the board pretty much, except for top lane. But most importantly, Millie level 12 into the Jinx level 14, and also with this Roa finished on Oriana, she is now level 17 at 25 minutes. Holy moly. 2 rods in her pocket. Looks like she's about $800 off of the hat. Shadow Flame coming out from Sawyer though. Pretty good to try to blow up the Jinx. I don't know. I really thought they would put the pressure on for that Soul, but they opted for the tier 2, and they really haven't put the pressure on for Baron. But I mean, they're playing Scion, Jinx, Oriana. They scale pretty well, but also so does JV. I think they're just really worried about throwing their gold lead. Definitely takes a lot of confidence to be able to play aggressively from this far ahead. So, I respect it. Just really hard for Carter to play the game. Feels like his jungle has kind of been off-synced. I'm not sure how many camps Volley has taken from him, or if it's just the way the cookie crumbled where all of his camps are desynced, but it feels like he's constantly walking to other sides of the map to try and see what he can possibly get. Which, right now, not looking like much. DSU really taking everything they can. Yeah, but if Aphelios can get 3 items suitable. I agree. I think if Aphelios can get 3, and if Sawyer finishes the hat, especially. If Sawyer finishes the hat, he can blow up this Jinx. And that is very, very crucial in these fights. Yeah, I mean, 4 of them have pretty decently large bounties, and they have objective bounties all across the board that they could give up if things were to go wrong. But definitely trying to get those item spikes. I do not like this Jinx. Yuntal IE Phantom Dancer? No, that's not that item spot. That's not where that goes. But still a third item, still a very strong third item. Oh boy. Scion ulti coming out. Not able to land on Lilia. Scion finished his third item as well, and most importantly, Oriana has the hat finished. A full third item over the enemy, or their enemy laner, as in Sawyer. Bro tickling, yeah. I would rather have a Yuntal in that spot, but also NDSU has not built a single point of armor, but still, base armor at this point is so high. And if not, like, at least go Runins. Surely the 20% attack speed nerf is worth triple rockets. Surely. But very, very important fight here. JV looking to walk forward. Straight blind into this bush. Able to dodge a Scion Q with a ward. Fight kind of plays out slow. Jinx traps come out. Oriana ball lands on a Carter. Carter 1000 HP. Heal comes out from Ali to try to keep him alive. But we have no vision going forward. Sorry, landing a good E. I'll swap back to full fog for you guys. Sorry. But DSU really showing full control over this Drake pit. Drake started up as well. And DSU still unsure of this health bar. Ali able to get a ward in only for a small price of half her HP bar. And Chemtech Shoal goes to the side of DSU. Tank EV going forward. Holy moly. Volley World comes out. Carter goes forward with the Q. Jinx has 5.0 attack speed right now, and NDSU is down. 5 for 1. Able to blow up the Seraphine somewhere in that fight. Not sure if it was the Aphelios ult or if it's Sawyer or what, but that Jinx able to stand behind these massive, massive health bars. This Ori able to QW entire health bars off the side of JV. Just really tough to see. Should be game 1 ending here. Every team just needs a permaban Jinx. True. Permaban Jinx Smolder. Definitely a really close game. Well, not a really close game. A really good game before the game. I really liked the draft from both sides. Just really tough to see the early to mid game played so well from DSU. I think the comp was pretty good. It's what JV plays best. I'm not sure if it was best into what they had, but all of these champs are what JV's most comfortable on, debatably. But I guess we will just have to see how game 2 goes with this draft. See what else DSU has in their pocket and see what else JV can whip up to counteract it. Yeah, I think both comps are fine. I think the early mid game just slowly fell behind, and then two crucial objective fights before Otacon and before that Soul really just decided the game. And that's how it goes with Jinx Orianna. And I mean, DSU was playing on these huge item spikes with this Rabadons and this 3-item Jinx. Just a little too far ahead on the gold lead to be able to contest these fights blind the way they did. Either way, we will go to a slight intermission between games, and then I will see you in 3 minutes. Hello. I've returned. I literally just sprinted back in because I was fixing the AC and they started draft. Gulp. Hello, everybody. I'm going to blow up this person. Boom. Okay, so we're already done with bans. Holy moly. DSU opting for the same bans as last game, Ash, Vygar, J4. JV opting for the same bans as last game as well, with Wukong, Victor, Smolder. DSU B1ing Xin Zhao. And JV side selecting for red side, keeping that R5 probably for Puggus in the top lane to get a good matchup for him. Welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry for the very sudden welcome back. I was legitimately outside the room, had to sprint back in here. Whoa. R1 Vi for Carter Saginator into the Xin Zhao. I think it's been a while since I've seen him play that champion. I do like the Ezreal here. I haven't seen Millie play it in a while. I did see her warm up the Yunara more recently. I'm not sure how it fares into Xin Zhao, and I really don't know how it is this patch with the new W buffs, but it is higher win rate. I just don't know exactly how the play will go. Hello. Cheap viewers. Yeah. No, that guy got instantly exploded, if you'd believe it. No, I actually blew him up with my mind. Ezreal locked in R2 for Elf here. Not really a pick I think of when I think of Millie's champ pool, but I really do like it into the Xin Zhao. Is that the AP Melmo Kog'Maw? Ew. Bleh. Bleh. Ew. Cognami works really well with AP, works well with AD a little bit too, but if this is the AP Cog that I've been told, it is going to be a frightening lane, especially with Ezreal. This lane is unplayable. Cognami is so broken. Yeah, I agree, if you'd believe it. Is that Ali Nico? Oh, Ali Rakan. I don't know if that is... Well, I mean, it's engage on a Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is very immobile. Just have to watch out for the bubble, which Rakan has answers to. Nico GPT says lock Nico. True. This is a very weird draft. Draft 1 felt like JV, felt like champs. I mean, it went quick. It was, Aphelios, Lilia, Lulu, Aurora, Aurelia, like 5 champs in a row. I'm like, this is NDSU JV. This does not feel... This up here does not feel like NDSU JV to me. But they're warming it up, I believe. I've seen the Nico in Ali's match history at least. But we'll see how this goes into this Cognami. Opting to ban Syndra and Aatrox. Syndra just one of those champions that Sawyer does not like to play into. I respect that. I respect that heavily. I don't either. Aatrox ban for Puggus. I believe Foyo is just an Aatrox guy, and that lane is evil. Galio ban coming out, same as last series. Vigar ban. I wonder if they're going to ban the Morgana. They did. Sawyer had recently played that in the last series yesterday. Vi top? Do you think that's Puggus Wuggus Vi top? No way. Yeah, I believe... Wait, is CCL fearless? I believe it is. I think that's why we're doing drafter. Vi top, Caitlyn bottom, we're onto something. Sawyer Ari coming out. This is something we were talking about earlier today. A pick that he has in the champ pool that he would like a little better than his Lux that he played yesterday. He didn't really feel happy about that one. Or at least I didn't in our conversation, and so he didn't. Azir coming out from Thunder Spartan here. I don't know how I feel about that Ahri Azir lane. Faker v Faker or something like that. But what I'm really worried about, I mean, is this Cognami bot lane just going to be so disgustingly OP and just kill Ezreal Nico? I mean, it's poke with sustain versus poke with no sustain with a little more all-in potential. So, like, who wins that? I don't know. Will we see banger shuffles? I'm not sure. Holy moly. Puggus Wuggus Renekton into the Ambessa. That's the matchup he likes, at least, right? I'm breaking things. Set. The Puggus Wuggus set. Where's Jack Fizzy Drink when you need him? Jinx mid. We had Jinx last series. Or last game, I mean. Rock solid. Hell yeah. I don't really like Malphite into AP Kog'Maw and Xin Zhao and Azir and Ambessa. But it is the go button. And NDSU JV has a lot of go buttons this game. I mean, we have Ahri ult E, we have Nico flash Protobelt R, we have Vi QR, we got Malphite ult. And most of these tools, I mean, the Nico R and the Malphite ult and the Vi ult can be used in disengage to help the Ezreal with the Xin Zhao and the Azir and the Ambessa. But most importantly, they can blow up that darn frog Kog'Maw thing, whatever that thing is, creature of the earth. If we can kill him, and then like we can just like slowly fight the Azir and Xin Zhao and Ambessa, maybe we could win a fight. Maybe that's my goal at least. Ether, it's of the void. He's a creature. I guess yeah, he's not of the earth, is he? I don't like him. Frightening thing. Overall, if this is that AP Kog'Maw that we were talking about, I mean, I think Cognami is just an absurdly strong lane, even at Ezreal Nico. And with their mid-top jungle being so, like, I mean, that's an LCK Pro draft I'm seeing right there on my screen, other than the bot lane Kog'Maw. Like, make that thing a Ziggs and change the support a little bit in your T1. Really scary to go against that draft for sure. But, I mean, JV has so many go buttons. Nico ult, Ahri ult, Malphite ult, Vi ult, and I mean Ezreal can just kind of do whatever he needs to around those go buttons, right? Oh shoot, they're asking me questions. Dude, they asked me our stream, and then they started without me being able to send our stream. Come on. By the way, I'm really excited to see JV. I have not seen them play a lot of these champions. I want to see them do well on them. I want to see some crazy Nico ults, some big Malphite ults, some RE flash arch arms, things like that. Like, these are flashy champions that we have into their Azir Kog'Maw that could work. But if I had to choose a draft with no names on it, I would choose DSUs. That Azir and Besta Xin Zhao topside sounds so scary. Operation Don't Let the ADC Play the Game. I think that's exactly what we chose, by the way. Don't let Melmo play the darn game. Over/under 0.5 Ali as a ward util. I don't think she'll disguise herself as a ward this game. No, not once. We will see banger shuffles. I hope not. I hope this guy misses every shuffle. Nothing against Thunder Spartan, but I want to win the game. You'll take the over? You think Ali's going to be a ward, Brayden? DMing her to hit my bet. You got to stop sports betting, buddy. You're just losing on your, what do they call them again? Parlays? Okay, what are we doing? I already did the Wordle. We got to do something else. Itching for a parlay. Logan, surely you haven't done the global today, have you? Worldle? Dude, the Worldle is like impossible, man. I can't do that one. We're doing the global and it's going to be Egypt. Ho 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 ho. Oh, it's not that way. I don't know any of these ones. I know Togo, whatever it's called. What's the country west of Egypt, Logan? Unless it's like Italy. Wait, I gotta guess Italy real quick. Okay, it's not Italy. Libya. Not that way. Go. Oh, unless it's like here. It's either here or it's like down here. But I don't think it's down there. And it's not here. Cyprus. Isn't that like a plant? I spelled it wrong. I wasn't looking. Warmer. Okay, so it's up here. Is that Turkey? Ooh. Is it Turkmenistan? That's all the way over there. I don't know why I thought that was next to Turkey. Hungary? Israel? Is it Israel? I spelled Israel wrong. Israel's adjacent. I was going to type something crazy. Lebanon. Isn't red bad? No, it's like hotter or cold there, Brooks, if you think of it like that. The hotter you, like, the more red you get, the hotter you're getting closer to the answer. I'm doing the statal. I'm gonna flounder around like a fish. That's either Kentucky or Virginia. Kentucky. No, Virginia. Okay, it was Virginia. My fault. Bonus round. Okay, that is not a state. Is that Rhode Island? Surely one of those is Tennessee. Surely one of them is West Virginia. That one's Kentucky. That one is that Maryland or Massachusetts? It was Maryland. Big news. Big news. Top middle is for sure another Virginia. Isn't there like a South one? No. South Carolina? That's not South Carolina. I feel like that's like a North or a South or something. Is that North Carolina? Is it really? See, that's why you're smart, Mr. Pepperjack 307. Okay, is that Connecticut? Why is it so like square? I swear it's not Connecticut. The District of, is it Columbia? Is that a state? That's Colorado. District of Columbina? Dude, is it called, hello? Is that like Delaware or something? DC? That's what DC looks like? Is that why it's so square? Oh. Create a free account? What are you talking about? Oh my god, yeah, it is calling to me up there. Virginia, I don't know, I got scared. I'm gonna press my funny button and it's gonna blow up. You guys ready? Here we go, funny button moment. But I gotta pause my music first. Funny button. We did not need to be pinging that much during my little cutscene. Yo, bang. Okay, now what? I gotta press this button. And my frames go away for some reason. But now we're good. I think. Yes. Okay. We are in game 2. Notably, Kog'Maw has Arcane Comet. Gulp moment. Braden Meduna in the call, surely. You look, you need no antimatter in this. Braden,
I've got 5 reasons for you.
can we lock in? Oh, I forgot to zoom out. Okay, both Grasp in top lane. No Comet for Puggus Wuggus. I'm not sure if that's needed into the Embessa lane. I really don't know the matchup. Both junglers taking Conk. I don't know how to see anything else about it, I suppose. Azir opting for Lethal Tempo, which I think is just meta. I don't think it's, I don't think you go, like, Hob anymore, or, like, Comet or anything. Everything looks pretty standard there. Millie opting for PTA Ezreal. I know in some matchups you go Lethal Tempo or Conk. I don't think this is one of them. I think PTA is really good. Put on the pressure. Nico opting for Ignite with Electrocute. Should be pretty good here into this Reindeer Kog'Maw with Arcane Comet. With TP, notably. 3 TPs for DSU here this game. Really with the Star Guardian Ezreal, true. The real star of the show, though, is this Malphite skin. I think it's beautiful. Sandcastle Malphite. Nothing really crazy going on. I do think DSU scales out a little harder with this Kog'Maw Azir and this Embessa. Mainly the Azir, honestly, out of the 3. But we'll see what JV can put on the pressure on in this early mid game. Haven't seen Sandcastle, we gotta go look at it. This thing is beautiful. Look at him. Why is it not looking at him? There we go. He's got little like seashells on him and stuff. And as he gets bigger, you'll notice it a little more, but the skin is so beautiful. Okay, back to not just staring at Malphite. Youch. That is so disgusting. Oh, it's Biko, by the way. Wait, I didn't even look at Biko. I guess she's kind of been disguised as other champions the whole game. New skin. New skin, big news. If we were able to use those grass procs pretty effectively against Puggus, able to outrange him just completely. And dash as well. So we're farming pretty well. Millie having to pop her potion into this AP Kog'Maw, which is real and unfortunate. Hate this guy. Well, I hate the Kog'Maw champion, not the not Memo. I didn't mean it, Memo. 3-man on this bot at 336, 3v3 fully. Ezreal ease forward, heal comes out from Nami. Carter with a Q flash lands onto the Nami, down to 10% HP on Brooksy here. Ali able to flash back, still taken down by Tankizi here. Carter playing this fight out well. Millie popping barrier, able to live, get the kill. 2 for 2 so far. Carter in the 1v1 against Melmo here still. Oop, why is it looking at Ali? Seems to be the end of this fight though. Carter kind of sticking around. Salazar getting really chunked out. Able to land the charm in mid though. Pop the electrocute down to 10% HP. Carter's still in bot here. Memo does have double buffs, able to regen back to a high enough HP. Surely he doesn't get kited out and die here. Oh, that is a tough one. Azir able to get the 1-for-1 in mid, even with Nico there. Millie eating forward so slow into this Nami Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw with double buffs, really hard to walk up, regardless of his HP bar. Nico coming down still. Kog'Maw not taking a base yet, still just on D-ring. But again, with those double buffs, very, very oppressive. Looking like he's gonna back on 1800 here at 5 minutes. Youch. Sorry, to take a sip of water. Very aggressive start into the bot side from Carter Saginator. 6 camp, just straight at 330, skipping the crab. directly into this huge bot fight. Played pretty well from both sides, but with this Kog'Maw, level 5 with TP coming back on Lost Chapter Darkseal, this game is about to get tough. Or this lane, I suppose, not the game. The game state should be generally fine still. Carter pinging on the way to the top lane. We'll see how this 2v1 goes. Xinjiao opting for Dragon instead. NDSU JV does not really know about it at all. Looks like the fight is breaking on top. Malphite comes out. Vaiku lands. Fuyo out of energy, able to flash back. Memo getting fought as well here. Looks like Fuyo is completely out. Ali walking a bit too far forward, getting hit by the bubble. Holy moly, it is just top lane, bot lane, mid lane, top lane, everywhere. There is stuff going on. Repeat dive looking like it's going to come out in the top lane here. This wave needs to get under. They kind of know that he's there, I guess. They're pinging it at least. Must have an inkling. DSU able to pick up the first dragon, and no fight anywhere across the map, resulting in a kill. Really liked the look in the top lane. Fuyo able to flash out to safety, though, unfortunately. Bot lane, it just looks so scary to take any fight down there into that guy. The all-in pre-6 and without ignite, just really hard to manage for sure from Nico here. Kog'Maw level 6, meaning he gets to have his OP ability. What? What? Hello? That must have like just been below the Kog'Maw ult extra damage threshold or something with Nami E. That just kills? That is insane. I thought he'd be strong at 6. I didn't think it was hit you with ER with Nami E on you for 500 strong. Youch. Crucially setting back 3 Turbo Turtles ulti even a little further. Kog'Maw able to get level 7, just be a little healthier for that all-in. Very good play from Momo here. That is a very loud noise, Ali. Holy moly. I'm glad we got to hear it for 5 seconds straight. True? Yeah, this is going to get really, really tough really, really quickly. Kog'Maw coming back to base on 3.6k of gold items. Sork Shoes, Lost Chapter, Dark Sealer, refillable. Really hard to... There is a melee minion running amok. Really hard to punish him. It looks like they even opted for the lane swap just to keep up the pressure. Ali, what are we doing? Oh no. Tanky's able to get the E forward. Backing off. Just unsure of who's around at the time. DSU having a really good lane swap here for the Grubs. Able to get 4 on that side of the map again for the objective like they have been able to on Dragon in the past. Yo, is this a crucial Ali turning into a ward moment? No, but it is a really important fight here. Oh boy. Carter Stationer does have Slain available. Ulting forward onto Melmo. Azirael comes out, whiffs. Oh my god, Carter got blown up. Azirael comes out as well. Tank Easy kills 3 Turbo Turtles. Puggus Wuggus trying to get over. Able to get over the wall with his ulti here. Still had flash available, but much too far to do anything about that. Carter really just ulting into 4, taking the Azir wall damage, and just not really having much follow-up from his team at that time. Really hard to get follow-up. I mean, we have Nico level 5 still, no ulti to follow up on that, as well as Sawyer was just a little too far. Maybe could have blown an ult early to try to get the second ult charm onto Melmo there, but really tough play to just ult in and have them have so many there. But that's what that swap will do, right? I mean, we have 4 on that side of the map, but we're missing our ADC, and they have their very, very strong ADC there as well. Are we watching? Oh, I must have been targeted on Carter's clear. Nothing happening throughout the map right now, really. Azir able to get mid push, maybe get a plate or 2 here. NETJV down 3.1 or 3k gold, let's just say, here at 10 minutes into the game. Halfway to power spike. Kog'Maw finishing the alternator for his Ludens. Azir coming out of base at 10 minutes with finished Nashers. Full item spike there. First item completed in the game. Gonna be really tough. Really, really, really tough to play through these fights. Good charm lands. Not really much to do about it, though. Millie 2-1. I mean, only down... Well, I say only, but down 1.4k on her lane opponent. Even with 2 kills, this Kog'Maw is just so absurdly fed. I mean, he's 10 CS a minute, full AP, 4 kills, 4 Dark Seal stacks. Like, you cannot really fight this. Carter walking in is completely unaward, able to spot it out with his Scryers. Pug is taking the 1v1 in top lane, just trading the way one does. Foyo hitting level 9. Gonna have all the Omnivamp from the ult passive to be able to out-sustain the Malphite Pug. We can see... How do I see this? Surely there's a way. Mbessa has procced Grasp 5 times only, and Puggus has also procced it 5 times. I am sorry, I was interested in Grasp procs and Sawyer died. Carter getting a Q off, able to live a little longer. This Nashor's Tooth putting in a ton of work on Azir. A clean 2-0 for DSU in the mid lane. Loki, my fault. Started looking at Grasp attacks. Sawyer died. Looks like he did ulti, and Azir ulti did come out as well. So it must have just been caught by a shuffle that I missed off screen. Sorry, Sawyer. Youch. Those ults have got to be lethal. Ooh, even a Q lands for like 350. Second Drake going over the side of DSU, as well as 3 grubs, meaning they finish the feat of monster slaying, as well as having the first 3 kills. Holy moly, that damage. Flash forward on Thunder Spartan, able to solo kill Sawyer yet again, just walking back into lane. That Nashor's Tooth spike really using it well to punish and grow his lead even more. 3 Turbo Turtles has ulti and flash available under this tower. 3-man dive coming in. Carter Tanginator here with the Q. Ulti available on both, opting not to burn anything and just kind of sit back here. Carter going to clear the wave up a little bit. If a tree is chopped down in the woods or something. Or a tree falls in the woods. Nemo able to keep his CS up, still 10 CS a minute. More item spikes coming around for the rest of the map. Sawyer able to finish his Blackfire Torch. Both junglers finishing Sundered Sky. Shout out that item being strong. Mbessa opting for Eclipse. Really good into Malphite. Helps her win those trades right now. That Malphite is strong in. Malphite finishing Sunfire. Able to clear wave with it. And Mandate finish for Nami. Luden's finish for Kog'Maw with an extra rod. Those ERQs are going to hurt. Holy moly. No Trinity finished for Millie yet, but should be able to finish it on this next reset. It's only $100. Really tough to see Millie land a Q and Kog'Maw land a Luden's proc off a minion and Kog'Maw win the trade. This champ is OP. Yeah, really starting to see this this Nami sustain versus this Ezreal Nico poke lane. Put in a lot of work. Youch. Good dodge. That Q hurts way too much. Huh? That E just chunked Nico clone to half. Carter looking for something on the top side. Sawyer pinging that his ear is there. Able to disengage successfully. Holy moly. Forcing out Millie's flash there with the E slow into the ult. This lane is so disgustingly strong. NDSU JV down about 5k gold at 15 minutes. That was just the Q. Ali having to pop the flash as well to dodge a Kog'Maw R. Another Q lands. Ali crucially down to about 20% HP after 2 Kog'Maw Qs. ER comes out to full clear the wave. The E one-shots mages and ER one-shots those. Good dodge by Ali there. One more coming through. Dodged yet again. Vi ult and Nico ult available here if they so choose. If Momo walks up. Youch, that one hurts. Fly Q forward, flash Q forwards. Ulti lands, TP coming out from Mbessa instantly though. Mbessa going to make it. Watch the Mbessa ulti here. Nami ult comes out, slows onto Carter. Mbessa ult does land onto Ali. She goes down. Really heads up TP from Foyo there. Must have been called or must have been known to be able to be looking down there for that Vi. engage. Was legitimately an instant TP. Looking like Memo going to finish another alternator for Shadow Flame coming up. Able to TP top. Going to match Puggus here. Probably going to do an absurd amount of damage to him with these AP items too. Tank Easy able to finish the Herald. Securing yet another objective for DSU. Oh, good charm lands out too. Nico ult comes out. Thunder Spartan down to 20%. Or, sorry, I keep saying 20%. That number's just not true. Ezreal misses barely. Would have killed there too. Sawyer flashing forward with the ulti. Misses the charm. Does not kill. Really good look from Sawyer there. Unfortunately, charm does whiff. Thank you, Ali, for running through all the minions. That noise blesses my heart. Game state looking really, really tough for JV. I'm going to have to contest not this dragon in 18 seconds, but the next one to stop Cloud Soul. But even then, item spikes are so far ahead. I mean, Kog'Maw's 2 items and boots versus Millie's Triforce tier and boots right now. I mean, he's up 2.4 thousand gold alone, and that's not counting the rest of the 7,000 gold lead, 6.8k. Herald coming out in the mid, Tank Easy getting in the driver's seat. Should be able to one-shot this first tower. We'll see if he crashes it into bot tier 2 or if he opts to leave it. Looks like they're leaving it to play Dragon Pressure. Able to get a little control on the map. JV having their 1 ward on the blue buff and their 1 ward in the top lane. Unable to really walk in here at all. So you're able to get a control ward. That's big. Sorry, they called me Mr. Sneezy. Hope that didn't come through the mic. Third dragon going over to DSU. On soul points now. NDSU JV down 7.6k. Thank you, Pepperjack307. I hope it didn't come through the mic too loud. Fuyo's sitting in this bush. Just looking. Sawyer face checking it. Fuyo jumping forward. Not Q2ing. No ulti out yet either. I don't know why it panned up there. My fault. I'm pressing buttons I shouldn't be. NDSU JV really just looking to defend this bot push. I mean, Millie's catching mid wave. Nothing much to see there. And the top wave is still being pushed in, so... only spot they could really play on the map. 4-minute timer on that next Drake. That's where this game will either explode or barely clutch on to life again. We'll see how that goes, I suppose. But down 8k gold, down a lot of crucial item spikes, and this Kog'Maw is, I mean, 11 CS a minute running the map right now. I knew this lane scaled really hard on Kog'Maw items. I mean, Kog'Maw 1 item, Kog'Maw 2 item. But, I mean, that damage just on 6 alone was absurd. It felt like. I mean, I suppose he had Lost Chapter Dark Seal at that point. He had that 1800 first back at level 5 to where he was coming out of the map with a lot of AP in items. But that was just like, that just didn't seem right. Tank Easy finishing his full clear, looking to play a player on the top side. Opting to just reset on 1.2k gold. Should have finished Black Cleaver in base. It's either 1.2 or 1.25, I'm unsure. Oh, it's actually cheaper than that. Either way, no item spikes finished for JV. Rocket Belt, I suppose, finished on Nico. I'm not sure when exactly that was finished. But really tough. Kog'Maw on his first rod. Fuyo jumping forward on Sawyer here. Sawyer having to blow his ulti. Youch. Good flash from Ali. Could have maybe lived without it, but... oh boy, Memo's coming to say hi. And there she goes. That's a tough one. E-double-R just kills. And that's slow on the E. That first star is really undodgeable. Yeah, that was disgusting. Carter charging Q forward. Ulting out a Memo. We have Malphite ult available. Does not land. Does land onto Brooksy, though. Almost able to one-shot the Nami. Nami flashing out. Barely does go down. Millie in a peculiar location, able to kind of walk it out at this point. Memo landing an ult onto her, though, off camera. And that is a 1 for 3 with NDSU JV being able to pick up the Nami support. Malphite ult, crucially not being able to reach that Kog'Maw. Not sure if he had flash or if he even... he might have used flash in that to try and get there sooner. Looks like Otacon's going to go over to the side of DSU. Cloud Soul in about 2 minutes as well. That is going to be fought over. This Kog'Maw looking absurdly strong. I believe this is the pick that they played against Varsity as well from DSU. I think it had about the same outcome, if I recall correctly. I didn't watch that game, though. Leandri's finished for Azir with an extra Blighting Jewel. Second Rod in the inventory for Kog'Maw, as well as Tier 3 boots. Tier 3 boots finished for Xin Zhao as well. Ambessa a little bit off of the Shojin reset still, looking to take Gromp, I believe, and then back and buy it. Cloud Drake up in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Manamune finished for Ezreal. And realistically, Nami hasn't bought anything, but that's just how supports go, I suppose. They just don't get money. Youch. Really just taking like 500 damage for accidentally misstepping. Tank Easy jumping forward on a Carter here. Able to finish the Black Cleaver proc. Full HP. Carter running for his life. Dodges the Kog'Maw R. Second Kog'Maw R does land. One-shots Ali. E just takes the rest of her health bar. Memo lobbing one more ult. Millie is within ult range for sure. Able to take a reset. Thunder Spartan gonna go for a shuffle here maybe with flash available. Opting to play it a bit slower, it looks like. Poke out Sawyer. Memo missing a few R's here. Good ult, Sawyer. That would have killed you. Bless your soul. That QR was disgusting. Looks like Drake spawning at 15. DSU gonna play it safe, take that tier 2. Maybe take bot tier 2 before heading to the Drake. We'll see what they decide to do here. But this Kog'Maw looking unbelievably strong. Able to finish Rabadons on this next reset as well. Almost. Should be after the Drake. No contest from JV here. Not really much to contest, though. Do not believe they can even attempt a smite steal, let alone fight. Kog'Maw on 1100, able to reset on Rabadons. Maybe looking to take another mid-wave, unsure. Yeah, it looks like it. Fuyo on a second item spike. Kog'Maw going to be on Rabadons. Should be realistically game ending, unfortunately. But maybe there's a chance. We have some item spikes too. Kana Quickern almost coming out for Malphite. Manamune finished already for Ezreal. Little far off on everything else, though. Looks like they're going to go for a top 2v1 here. Carter blast guns in. Decides to queue out. That is a Ambessa with Cloud Soul and ulti available. She is so fast. So fast. Hat is finished for Kog'Maw. 10 stacks Dark Seal. That man has, let's see here, 659 AP with his ult doing 812 magic damage. Youch. That is tough. Oh my god. Poor Puggus. I'm sorry. I was looking elsewhere. I was counting up his bans on his AP. Looks like it was just an Ambessa ult into Xin Zhao knockup. Carter queuing forward, not able to land on anything. Sorry, I'm sneezing in the fight. Looks like Sawzall does go down. Tank Easy is so fast. Kog'Maw R is landing onto crucial targets here. Vi queuing forward. Thunder Spartan Azir while landing. Really decent shuffle. That was a really cool looking combo. They are so unbelievably fast with this Cloud Soul in these fights. Barrier won't save you there. Unfortunate. Momo is just so strong. Ali able to get away with her life here though. No ulti available and not really much she can do here. That Kog'Maw ult did in fact take her down to about 300 HP. Puggus walking forward, seeing what there is to see. Getting chunked down in the base, and that will be game 2 to DSU. Very good showing from Melmo on the AP Kog'Maw, and just all around on DSU with their early to mid game objective macro yet again, able to deny most Drakes, all the grubs, and a lot of early towers. Really tough series from JV. I did like game 2 draft. It was really fun to watch. A lot of go buttons. Just, I think Melmo got so unbelievably far ahead early that just didn't really amount to much. Oh, you guys can't see anything. Probably want to see that. What if I pull up this screen? Whoa. You can see all of the funny business going on. I mean, not much to talk about. What's my pick'ems? T1 Dazer. T1 all the way. T1 Gen G finals, though. But definitely a fun series out of JV. Good to see them on their Staple Champions game 1. Unfortunate early to mid game. Got them a little far behind. And second game, really fun to see them on these engaged champions that they normally don't play. Just that AP Kog'Maw, disgusting. I don't think. Do you want to talk? I'm gonna get Puggus Wuggus in here. Actually, holy moly, we're gonna get Puggus Wuggus to talk. Absolutely, Puggus Wuggus. Oh. Here's your little headset.
Howdy.
Hello.
Okay. I didn't even know I was going to do that. I just stood up and you pointed at me and I was like, okay.
I don't know. Might as well get you in here.
Nah, I don't care.
My mic's low-key screwed to set in the middle, so I'll just kind of lean back like this.
No, we're chilling.
How are you feeling?
I mean, it happens. Games like that happen. Can't do much. Stuff happened mid-game. Happened early game. Fuyo. Yeah, GG's, man. GG's. It was fun.
It was a fun topside. Definitely a little.
I was having fun. Not much I could do. I tried so hard on that rally to get early kills, man. I tried. Once I got my Bork, you were under tower, and I just couldn't make it happen to get an early lead. But no, but GG's. That was good. That was fun. Malphite game was fun, too. That's just Malphite, though.
Did you guys have a conversation about your draft for game 2 before going into it? I mean, when I think NDSU JV, I don't conventionally think a lot of these champions. Was it like let's try to kill Melmo kind of comp, like just get on him? I mean, you have Vi, Nico.
I think a lot of
Ari,
our comp was
Malphite.
kind of like, what if we play this? And they're like, okay. So it wasn't really, I don't know if it was our most confident, like, yeah, let's play this. It was kind of just like
Please give me your best
rock solid.
You can hit one.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Rock solid.
Rock solid
Yeah.
type stuff.
Type beat.
The comp too, I mean, it was a little rough
It was broke.
on trying to figure out what was going on with what we wanted to do.
Mhm.
But, I mean, I think it was an okay comp. I mean, we messed up a little bit here and there, and that happens. That's how the game goes. So, I mean, I think we still can make it to CCLN. I think we are definitely still in contention if we can just
I mean, playoffs.
play right. Like
Nothing's
how we
off
usually
the
do.
table till playoffs. So doesn't matter if you're last
Yeah, so
seed,
no,
don't
we're-
get top seed.
we're-
There's always a chance, right?
I'm not too worried. I think we just come back into it. I mean, what is there? What can you do? It's League of Legends. I mean, we lost. Yeah, GG's. That's game. We did some things wrong. It happens. We just move on to the next game, and we try our best there.
True.
I mean, as long as this season we can show that, like, some of us improved, or if we had fun, or as long as we're doing what we can, I think that's the most important thing that we can do here. So, at least that's my thought process on it, with someone who doesn't play the game as often as everybody else on my team.
6 ranked wins since January 1st, 2025.
Hey, I haven't played ranked since the season started. So
You played your 6 games.
I played my games to get ranked.
Games.
Silver 4.
Yep, he's confident.
I'm confident. Hey, I might be silver 4, but I think I'm a little bit better. I think I could be maybe gold 4. I think I could be gold
What's
4.
the interview
Maybe silver 4.
Puggus Wuggus says high hopes.
Oh yeah, I'm chill. Like I think we're fine. I think our drafts are fine. We just gotta figure it out and keep spirits up.
League of Legends.
I mean, just keep talking. I mean, that's the point of the game. So, League of Legends.
Puggus Wuggus can't possibly be higher than Riley. That is a crazy comment in the chat.
What do you mean by higher than Riley? Like rank? Or what do you mean by high? Oh, you mean higher than Riley.
No,
I gotcha.
We're talking LP, surely.
No, I don't know about that.
Hey.
Talking LP, I'm higher than Riley. Get me out of here, man.
Alrighty. Do you have any finishing remarks?
No, GG's to DSU. It was a fun game. I had fun yesterday too with I think that was School of Mines. So
yep.
I think we had high fun time. So
yeah, we'll definitely see you coming into CCL playoffs.
I hope so.
Yeah,
we'll make it to LAN. I'm pretty sure I'll make it to LAN.
Absolutely, keep it pushing.
Yeah, that's the point. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Adios, Puggus.
Bye.
Everybody say bye, Puggus.
GG's.
Bye. Even the ones I hate. Crazy. Well, I really got nothing. That was a fun series to watch, fun series to cast. We will be back on Thursday. I believe there will be a duo cast of the NECC games. I'm unsure which team that will be, but that information will be out on Thursday at 7 p.m., I assume. So I will see you all next time, I believe. I'm going to press a few buttons here to make sure this happens the way I want it to. Adios.